Good morning everyone, I'm back once again to beat Plants vs Zombies 2 with Catapults. If you haven't watched the first episode, you should probably do that. I mean, if you want to, it's your choice. We are in pirate seas, the world full of booty and seagulls holding zombies hostage. Seriously, how does this happen? If I was a full-grown zombie, I would definitely beat that seagull in a one-on-one fight. Today is going to be a very interesting episode because we are going to unlock the kernel pole. But before we do that, we still have to complete the first day, which was a breeze. The good old cabbage spam is actually still very effective in this world, as there are no strong zombies as you will see in the later levels. Day 2, we used the kernel pole to beat this level. I've always wondered why this guy throws butter. Like, where does it come from? Does it just magically appear out of thin air? Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me, since butter stuns zombies for a whole 5 seconds. Like, how does butter paralyze zombies? I really don't get this guy. Day 3 felt like another day 2, so I'ma just skip to day 4, which was a bit harder since bucket heads spawn in this level. These bucket heads have their helmets made of wood, which I think should be weaker than the normal steel buckets. But no, they just aren't, and also play metal sounds for some reason. Day 5, we ran into some problems. I mean, see for yourself. The problem is that the kernel pulp doesn't do enough damage to deal with these zombies. But my nitwit brain didn't realize this until much later, and continued using him to deal with these top level threats. And guess what happened on day 6? The exact same thing happened. Hordes of zombies threatened my pirate ship and took out my defenses twice. Luckily, things went well enough on attempt 3. What I mean by well enough is losing 3 lawnmowers, which wait, why are they on a pirate ship? In fact, why are there lawnmowers in these weird places? The lawnmower was invented in 1830. Pirate Seas takes place in 1679. This also means like half these worlds should not have lawnmowers. Okay, I'll promise to stop the waffling now. So let's get on to day 7, which went way better than the previous day, even with the introduction of the barrel rolling zombie, because we can do direct damage to them since we are using catapult plants. Day 8 is a conveyor belt level. I won't be saying facts while an ad plays this time, I guess to change things up, plus they're annoying even while editing the video. I got like 5 Rise of Kingdom ads during the last episode, so I can't be bothered to go through that again. I might say the facts again during the ads if you guys like it that way. For now, I'ma just say them during the levels like these, starting from the next one. On day 9, a single buckethead just solos an entire row and removes a lawnmower from our ship. Everything else went pretty smoothly, up until the final wave where we had to clutch up with this plant food. Day 10 was probably one of the most easiest days yet. There isn't very much to say apart from the fact that the seagulls die like this. For some reason, this is hilarious to me, and honestly I don't really know why. Anyways, we cleared the level without having to lose any lawnmowers. Moving on to day 11, this was an easy day with only 1 lawnmower lost, but we did have to clutch up with some plant food. I also think I got my strategy down during this level, which is to place kernel pulps in all the water lanes and place cabbage pulps only in the lanes with land on them. We clear this level and move on to the next one. Day 12 is this fun little coconut cannon level, which I wish there was more of in this world. Anyways, here's a fun fact. Did you know corn comes from Mexico? The first ancient farmers to cultivate corn were the native people of the North American continent in an area that would become present-day Mexico. About 10,000 years ago, it would soon become a popular crop across North America, and after Christopher Columbus expeditions, corn became a staple food in Europe as well. Day 13 forces us to use sunflowers to produce enough sun. They are still fine to use since this is a gimmick level. We still have to use catapults to beat the level. This day introduces the Captain Zombie, which isn't that big of a deal. Unfortunately, we do lose 1 lawnmower to a buckethead. Apart from that, the level was fairly easy. Day 14 is a last stand level, so we make an army of kernel pulps to kill these zombies, except for the fact that I forgot they do no damage, so we lose a lawnmower. Day 15 already has a 3-peater placed for us, which is nice. The 3-peater actually kinda looks like the Pokemon Bellsprout. If Bellsprout had 3 heads, of course. Anyways, on my first attempt of this level, I lose because I suck. On the second attempt, I decide to use Catapults on the land lanes to stop the zombies from getting to the flowers, which surprisingly works. So we win the level. And moving on to day 16, where we have to protect these spring beans. This day wasn't that hard since I just abused spring beans plant food. We cleared the level without much effort. Day 17 we have to kill a specific amount of zombies in a specific amount of time, which was pretty easy. That was just like a regular level. So we beat the level. Day 18 doesn't let us pick our plants, so here's a fact. Did you know corn is a fruit because it comes from the seed or flower of a plant, similar to tomatoes? Day 19 was an extremely easy day, even though we couldn't let the zombies trample the flowers. It was another produce sun level, so sunflowers were allowed. This meant we could spam a load of plants. The zombies were also really weak for some reason. This led us to winning. Day 20 was another produce sun level. This level was also extremely easy. The last 2 levels haven't had any bucket heads. It actually feels like I'm back at day 1. Day 21 was also another produce sun level. Like seriously, why did they put 3 of these levels in a row? You can imagine this went really easy, because it did. It did go really easy. However, I can't say the same for day 22. These bloody imps were too much. Literally tried everything with the cabbage and kernel pulp, but nothing seemed to work. There were about 1 million imps on my screen, so we needed a solution. So I rented the Wintermelon, which absolutely carried me through this level. So you see, the thing about the Wintermelon is, it's absolutely broken. First of all, it does splash damage. It does like damage around where it hits a zombie. So it like hits other lanes, you know? It hits multiple targets, that's what I'm trying to get at. It also applies the chill effect, whatever you call, which slows down zombies. Day 23 did not have any strong zombies. I actually feel like it's actually gone easier since there were no bucket heads in this level. I feel like they've actually like forgot to put half of these zombies introduced into these levels, because I just feel like they're all just missing. It's just cone heads and basics. And also, I have not seen that captain zombie for like years, bro. That captain zombie with that parrot, I've only seen him for like 2 levels, bro. Day 24 was a bit harder because I lost on the first attempt. You can't blame me though. The spring bean is such a dog water plant. In the next attempt, however, we do manage to pull through and win. And guess what? Day 25 is the boss level. So that means the day is over. In conclusion, I thought this world was also pretty easy. The lack of bucket heads and other strong zombies in this level made this level maybe like, you could say easier than Egypt, I can't even lie. So you should totally join us in Wild West. So you should like subscribe to get notified of that. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.